Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tash and today I'm going to be talking you through my fall TBR. I love autumn as a season. I love just being able to get cozy under my blankets. I love being able to go to bed when the sun is actually down and not still out at like 10 in the evening. So to celebrate, I've come up with a list of 8 books that have some fall, spooky, creepy, eerie vibes that I'm hopefully going to really enjoy over the next couple of months. Let's dive in. The first book I'm excited to get to is The Troop by Nick Cutter. This follows a group of Boy Scouts who get lost in the woods and encounter something unnatural. I've had this on my radar for quite a while and I can't think of a better time to pick it up than autumn. I've heard it described as Lord of the Flies but with body horror, which sounds like completely up my alley, but I actually don't know a huge amount about what this book is, so I'm really excited to just give it a go and be surprised by what I hope is something really creepy. Next is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I've never read from this author before, but I've definitely heard a lot about him. He's a very big name in the horror genre, so I'm really excited to see what I think of this one. This follows 4 Indian American men who are all haunted by disturbing events that happened in their childhood as they are being hunted by an entity bent on revenge. Tell me that doesn't sound amazing. What particularly excites me about this one is that Stephen Graham Jones is known for blending horror with a lot of social commentary, which is again something that is really my kind of thing. So excited about this one. This next book probably doesn't need much of an introduction because it is Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. I mean, it speaks for itself, really. I love R.F. Kuang. I talked about it in my last video. The Poppy War is one of my favourite series of all time. I haven't read Babel, or Babel, however you pronounce it, but this one is just speaking to me a lot more right now. So it's about a descent into hell. I can't think of anything more appropriate for this season than that. It's going to be dark, emotionally intense. It's going to be everything I need right now. Next on my list is What Hunger by Catherine Dang. Now, I've not heard a huge amount about this, but I'm really excited for it. This cover is amazing. This follows Ronnie, the daughter to Vietnamese immigrant parents, who feels like a bit of a disappointment in her life compared to her brother Tommy, who is on a student bound for college. When something traumatic happens to her, she finds herself overcome by this insatiable hunger. Just sounds so good. Not a super long one either, so it shouldn't take me too long to get through, but really excited for this one. This next one is more of a psychological thriller, and that is The Ghostwriter by Julie Chan. In 1975, 2 siblings are found dead in their home, and their brother is the only one left alive. So everyone thinks that he's the one that did it. And as he grows up and becomes a prolific horror writer, upon his death, his daughter is enlisted to ghostwrite his final book, which seems to be detailing the events of that night in 1975. This just sounds so good. This gives me The Only Ones Left by Riley Sager vibes, with a book that I absolutely adored. Back to horror, I'm also looking to read Tantrum by Rachel Eve Moulton. This one kind of reminds me of Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder, which I did enjoy. As soon as Thea gives birth to her baby girl, Lucia, she knows that she is a monster, especially when one day she turns to her baby brother and points at him and says, "I eat." It's a really short book. I think it's about 190 pages. So again, not going to take me long to get through at all, but it just sounds absolutely crazy. Next is The Dream Hotel by Layla Lalamy, which is more of a surrealist literary fiction, but I still feel like it fits in this kind of fall autumn vibe. In a near future where everything is under surveillance, including your dreams, the main character is arrested and taken to a detention centre because she's been identified as a possible threat to her husband due to the dreams she's been having. I love these kind of surreal, dystopian books. They're just really interesting to me. I feel like it's going to have a lot to say about society and about the world we live in. Finally, I have The Starving Saint by Caitlin Sterling. First of all, oh my god, do you see that? Look at that cover, it's amazing. This follows a group of women who are living in a castle that's been under siege for 6 months. All the food's gone, everyone's sick, everyone's dying, and then all of a sudden these saints appear. The food is replenished, the sick are healed, the castle falls into madness and hedonistic ecstasy. It's queer, it's medieval fantasy, it's medieval horror. I've never read anything quite like it, but I've heard amazing things from people that I trust. So another one that is right at the top of my list. And that's my fall TBR. I've tried to include a mix of some horror, some thriller, some literary, a few mixes of genres, not just all the same thing. And I'm super excited to just get started and dive straight into these. If any of these books have sounded interesting to you, then you can find a link to buy them in the description down below. If you use my link, then I might earn a small commission, but you also get to support independent bookshops instead of you know who. Let me know what you think of my picks in the comments below. I want to know if you've read any of these, if you have any on your TBR, what you think. And I also want to know what's on your fall TBR. Are you more of like a cozy fantasy vibe, or are you a bit more like me and wanting to read some creepy, some eerie, some strange things this season? If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos from me in the future, then make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Press the little bell icon for notifications every time I post. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!